and we'll see if anything's wrong. Just let us know. We had we were busy. We were shooting a video before we came in. So
Stay tuned for November.
Stuff was November, end of November. We get that song and the video will be coming out. But we were kind of doing some stuff, so we didn't have time to set everything up the way we normally do. Duncan Marshall wants to know what's happening. I don't know, man. What's happening? Are you hanging out with us? You live with us here on Detox? We're just chilling. We're just chilling here. Let me ask you some questions, Big Ty. Favorite cheese to put on a burger?
Favorite cheese put on a burger has to be cheddar for me.
Why cheddar?
I think it's just the way to go,
Don't give a fuck about cheddar.
Part of me doesn't care about your opinion.
Just whatever. I don't know why that was a question. Someone wanted to know.
I mean, it just melts good. Tastes good. It's not false plastic like American cheese, so...
So if you guys didn't know, Big Ty, too much swag for Big Ty. Stream couldn't handle it. That's what Matt O'Connell's saying. Matt O'Connell, you're fucking right, dude. That's what I'm saying. My guy gets on here and he starts busting up the whole fucking system because he was busting a nut.
Too much fucking drip over here, let me tell you.
Ew. In context, that was disgusting. So people want to know about living in Beloit. In case you guys aren't aware, Beloit is a suburb of Compton.
It's rated the worst city to live in Wisconsin. So
and Big Ty is straight out of Beloit. Yeah. So what's the best thing about living in Beloit first?
All right, so the best thing is there's always hoopers. Always hoopers at the Y.
Yeah.
It's not always the best competition, a lot of hacks, but there's hoopers there, so you get to run some games sometimes.
With hacks, what's your best advice to deal with hacks?
Either try to finish.
Sometimes
oh, I get pissed.
I see you shut down sometimes when you got hackers.
Either fight back towards them and hack them, or just walk off the court 'cause it ain't worth dealing with them.
Fight them or quit.
Yeah, it's one of the two. It depends how you're feeling.
I just laugh at them. Then they get more mad.
Yeah, and then it gets worse. So.
But it's more fun that way.
I should start doing that, to be honest.
You really should. That would make you. That would put you from here. You're at this level. That'd take your game to the next level.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time I play.
Deal.
Hit him with the haha.
What's the worst part about living in Beloit?
Worst part about living in Beloit is I think it's very uncomfortable to do some things or like have fun sometimes because people take it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. So like sometimes like. Here, we'll be riding down the street, see somebody I don't know, and I was like, "What's up, Steve?" or like some random name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do that in Beloit.
They gonna follow you.
Yeah, some crazy shit, and yeah.
That's a little scary. How do you think that happens? How do you think a town like that gets that way?
I just think it's just from bad education, bad parenting.
I agree with you 100%.
People not, enforcing their kids to go to school, not punishing their kids, just giving them what they want.
Yeah.
Instead of being a parent. And I think that brings an impact growing up for them, thinking that they can get what they want and they deserve everything. So.
I'm with you. So you got so what, you got like some spoiled brats in Beloit?
Yeah, a lot of them, I think, whether they want to agree with it or not.
Yeah. Well, I don't think someone who's spoiled would.
Well, a lot of people say from Beloit will have some name brand things because if you don't have name brand, you usually get bullied.
Materialistic people. They'd rather have Jordans than a job.
And that's.
I actually have that as a lyric in a song that I'm working on, but.
I don't like it, especially when they want to say that like they're not spoiled or whatever. It's weird when you're rocking some retros right now.
Well, dude, they might not be spoiled because they might have just spent all their money from the last 2 paychecks on a pair of shoes and then just to look fly.
I'm not saying kids my age. I'm saying younger kids.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know those kind of kids too.
Because a lot of kids my age don't really care about working. To be honest, they show up to a job and just sit around and don't do anything. I work with a lot of people like that.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
You got the new gig.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah, we're at McDonald's, dog.
Kind of sad, but I need money, man. Need money. It's a tough job.
What's what's the worst thing? Is the ice first off? The whole world wants to know this about McDonald's. Is the ice
I
cream
was
machine?
told to tell them that is broken at all times.
Is the ice cream machine broken? Is it always broken? Like
No,
that?
I mean usually the problem is it'll be like really busy and we don't have the mix in there. And like sometimes we run out of mix and everybody's like, "Where's the fucking ice cream at?" Dude, we don't get the mix for it. All right. That's usually what it is.
So take it easy on these McDonald's employees, okay?
We're just trying to get you your food, man. We don't want no problems.
We don't want no. I don't want these hands, man.
We don't want no smoke. We just want a smooth shift. We want to go home. You know?
How long's your shift over at McDonald's?
Yes, it varies. You know, usually people call in, so I get asked to work a lot longer than I do. Usually work around 8 hours, sometimes with a break. But you know, me it's 8 hours usually.
What's like the average crowd for McDonald's? Because you pretty much see everybody, right? Like you see like.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like got to be an interesting job because you see people that are probably, very successful business people that stop in because everybody eats McDonald's, and then you've got people that might be homeless coming in. So like, what is the craziest? I guess what's the weirdest thing that you've seen?
I think just like anywhere, usually kids are probably the biggest problem. But I mean, because they just come in, they think shit's funny, and they'll just like destroy the place, and they're like, and because they don't have to clean up, like they're used to people cleaning up after them.
Yeah.
Because at home and stuff.
What's your job? What do you say to people that say that?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to say that, but at the same time, I used to actually clean up after myself.
Yeah.
Because if there's like a little mess, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me sweep that up for you. Like, you're getting paid, dude. I mean, if I made a big mess,
what goes around
then
comes back around.
That's
what's
true.
happening to Big
But
Ty
I mean, then
right
again, it was a little mess that I left. They're leaving some big old fucking messes.
We got some questions in the chat for you. If you could move out of Beloit, where would you like to live?
Honestly, Twin Lakes. I'm just playing. Probably Colorado. I've always wanted to go there. I like the mountain ranges and all that.
Oh yeah,
I like the pines.
That's what it's for, the mountain ranges.
Yeah, and some leaves. No, but I do like the mountain ranges. I like the trees. I like the visuals.
So you been there?
No, I've always
saw pictures.
Yeah,
saw a postcard once.
Yeah.
Googled it.
I actually Google a lot. So.
Well, I mean, so you want to like live? Would you want to live like near the mountains then, or?
Yeah, I would like to build my house like near a mountain range. I mean, if I could, I would want to like build it like next to a lake too.
Okay.
Because that'd be like just great visual waking up too.
Oh yeah. I mean, being on a lake is always the plan.
I think for look at Twin Lakes. It's beautiful
Twin
here
Lakes,
at sunrise.
Yeah, we got 2 of them exactly. Lucky us. What's your favorite beverage to make or to have while grilling?
While grilling. Oh. This is
in case you guys didn't know, for a little bit of history, Big Ty out here, I taught him how to make burgers. And he's gotten pretty good. He's gotten pretty good over the years of training.
I'm just going to say this once. I'm the best chef to ever breathe in the world since the age of 7.
What's the first meal you ever prepared?
Scrambled eggs. It's godly though. It's godly. I put some cheese in there.
Got
some seasoning in there.
Was it cheddar?
It actually was cheddar. I put in some mozzarella too. All right.
Okay.
It was a little bit of a mix-up. Got some sausage in there. It was good. It was kind of like an omelet, but it was more scrambled egg type.
Okay, I got you. So back to the question at hand. What's your go-to beverage when you're grilling? Grilling out on a Sunday.
If it's during the summer, Corona with lime. If it's during the year, probably Jack and Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta drink a little bit.
Gotta enjoy yourself. Gotta unwind while you're cooking the burgers for everybody. I feel that.
Winding down from cooking burgers at McDonald's. It's a sad life.
Tyler gets fired a couple days. Oh, why are you fired? Oh, I came into work with a couple Coronas, some Jack. People want to know what your future goals are, man. They want to know what's next for Big Ty and why.
I would like to really try to strive to get this music thing going with everybody in Banana Beats, and hopefully we just blow up to the point where we can all just have fun and chill and do music, like feels like on the side, even though, it's our main kind of job.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, nobody wants to work a, actual job for the rest of their life and waste their life away.
Yeah.
How many accounts do you, like, really talk to that they're like, I love my job. Can't wait to go in every day. I cannot wait for 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Nobody says that shit.
No, I'm with you, man. I don't want to. For me, it's just I can't see myself doing anything else than like entertainment in that that industry, whether it's music, film production, video production, like videography.
Yeah, you do it all. You do acting too.
A little bit, yeah. And I think I just that for me, I think with school is like really anti-creative for me, and I mean, I'm still going to school and whatever and doing it, but I
Just
think
for the
that
degree or what?
well, it's for I am learning some stuff. I'm going for marketing, so I get to it actually is applicable to the business side of what I'm doing right now. Owning the business and trying to branch off into different avenues and really spread what we're doing out. So, what you laughing about?
I saw a funny picture of a man jerking off earlier.
What the fuck?
It was really weird.
Oh.
That was just Pat.
These boys out. Yeah, it was just Pat. It was Pat just now. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I didn't actually see the wiener. So it's not gay.
So what's the next thing for you then? The next like immediate thing, because obviously that's long term. We wanna build this into something that we can do sustainably, but what's like immediate future?
Next immediate thing is probably to try to save up a little bit and try to move out of my parents' house, or
Gotcha.
save up and try to get some equipment to be able to do stuff from Beloit, so I'm not just having to rely on driving out here to be able to do stuff.
You just live out here, bro. Just
I
chill with us
want
for a little bit.
to. I do.
300 bucks a month, dog. That's not bad.
Yeah, I want to, but there's a situation I just don't want to leave at the moment because I don't trust it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got you. You got stuff going on.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. People want to know if Big Ty, the sly guy,
You sly guy.
has a crush on any e-thoughts. Do you
From-
know what an e-thought is first?
No.
Those are like any internet, like TikTok. I think that's TikTok bitches, right? I don't know. Tim, you want to look up what an e-thought is for us? And we'll see what it is. I think it's got to be. I think it's something along the lines
Like internet whore?
of yeah. You got any? You got your eye on? E-thought. Let's see here. Pat, you want to read that out to me? Does it say? It usually.
Girls who stream or post TikToks
Oh, yeah.
on Instagram looking for attention.
Girls who post on TikTok, stream, or on Instagram just looking for attention, and are in denial of it,
Or
Or-
admitting it.
or admitting that they're a hoe.
They
They-
casually shove their ass in the camera.
They casually shove. They casually shove their ass in the camera and either blame you for talking about it or admit they are liking the attention. Okay, so it's kind of weird.
Sometimes ask for money.
Belle Delphine is listed as an example. Okay, I got you. They sometimes ask for money.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
ride with her, but
No, you're not drinking. You're not scooping the bathwater.
I'm not scooping the bathwater, but I'll down one.
Do shots of bathwater.
Just maybe.
Ew.
I want to see what it tastes like,
Ooh.
herpes and shit. Cause she's got them. I heard that she's got herpes.
I heard that too, actually.
It's fucked up that you're selling bathwater, trying to infest everybody.
Hey, nothing. That's illegal. You're
Just
illegal.
tax it. You're straight.
Bradley Jackson. Oh, he's laughing. What's up, Brad? How you doing? So another question for you. People want to know, how did we become friends?
From
Yeah,
my point of view.
yeah, from your
okay.
point of view.
From my point of view,
I didn't know we were friends, but I'm just.
I'll just
I'm just
from my point of view, I think it was through basketball last year. I think we we first actually met when we had to go for the like a couple mile run with Clifton Murray. But
Shout out to everybody from Janesville. You know.
except Cliff.
You know.
Oh shit. But yeah, I would have to say from probably basketball, and then from there it was just talking at practices and stuff, and then getting more familiar with the team. You were a pretty good captain, being pretty open to new people and stuff. Started coming over and hanging out a little bit.
Tried.
Yeah.
You didn't think I was good at first.
Well, at first I actually thought you were kind of like mad for some reason. Like, you know, we're just like hooping a little bit, and I messed up. I knew I messed up, and all I saw was just like this look, and I was like, I think I really fucked up. I think it's my last
No,
day here.
I don't think I gave him that look.
He gave me that look. It was like,
I'm a positive.
I was like,
I'm a
okay,
positive,
I'm gonna
I'm a
die.
positive player when I'm out there. Pick my teammates up.
You do pick your teammates up, but like I'm saying, like in the moment,
You
I
didn't
was
know
like,
me, and you were kind
yeah,
of nervous.
and I was like, dude, I don't want to fuck up and not make the team and shit.
I remember you were asking one of the guys that I worked with for Open Gym, and you were asking him if I was gonna be legit, if I was gonna actually be able to hoop during the season, and then I proved your ass wrong.
Are we talking about?
When you were talking to Drew about asking like who was gonna be,
No,
who
I was
gonna be really getting
seeing.
buckets for us.
No, I was seeing. Cause at that point I was talking to Jacob a lot, and Jacob was always telling me how he dropped a lot of points the previous year. So I
One
was,
sec, Pat, can you check the stream real quick? Make sure it's working well, cause I got it says bad connection right now. I just want to make sure it's looking good. It says bad connection right there. You keep going.
so Jacob always told me that, you know, he dropped a lot of points the season before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know who really carries the team here. I'm
Yeah.
trying to feeling it around, because I heard the term captain get dropped around too between you two. So I was like, I don't know which one's gonna really be out here carrying the team, and I
Yeah.
kind of want to find out who. So that's why I asked him, and he was like, "Oh, Darren's the one that usually drops the most points at the same time of benefiting the team a little bit more."
Tried. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, Tim goes, there was no. You're good.
Tim throws out, "There's no co-captain." Period.
How's
How's that feel, Jake?
I'm just out. I was just hooping. I was just doing my part, trying to win games. We were close. We had an interesting season.
Well, we got hoed a lot.
Yeah, we
I'm just
did.
gonna throw that out there.
We
Coaching was just off.
yeah, I was
Oh, come
coaching,
on.
man.
Huh? No, I'm talking about, you know, the person that was getting paid. I'll just
Oh.
come out and say it.
No,
You know, I don't really
We don't gotta
care.
be on that. We don't gotta put him dragging.
I'm
through the
not
mud.
dragging anybody through the mud, but I mean, I was at practice every day, barely got playing time.
Yeah.
You know, I was proving myself, but
There
I
were some
mean,
people skipping practices and still getting minutes over.
a lot more minutes.
That's very true. But I
So.
mean,
That's the aspect I don't like of it.
it's done and over with now. But
Yeah, it's true.
it was frustrating, especially we made it pretty far at the end. We almost had a chance. We won a playoff game after we won we won what five out of 4
I think
games.
we won 4 straight.
Yeah.
At the end there.
Yeah.
And then that last one we did lose.
Yeah.
But we only lost it by like 1 or was it 2?
It ended up being 5, but it was like we were
Well,
down
in the
1.
moment, it was like 2.
Yeah, we were down 1,
something like
and then
that,
he
yeah.
shot my roommate Logan shot a 3. And
Doink.
missed it. It doinked. It was I was sad.
Big
It
clanks
was it was open. I blame myself
for not shooting.
for I should have just pulled it with my
Yeah.
left hand.
Fuck. Okay. You
With
would
my
have
eyes-
hit that shit.
Left hand, eyes closed. Buckets.
At the like,
wanna
I'm not
tell
trying to
them-
disrespect the team, but I feel like if we would have won all that though, I feel like they would have gave like Cliff like coach of the year type of thing, and then this next year we would have just lost every game
Yeah.
because they would have found out what actually happened.
It was an interesting ride for me for sure. Having to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, it's not normal. Definitely not normal.
No, not at all. I've never seen that in my life at all as a player.
So how long have you been playing basketball then?
I played my 8th grade year, my freshman year, broke my leg my sophomore year. Didn't try out because I didn't trust my leg junior year. And then senior year, I didn't make the cut because somebody was cheating cheating the calisthenics, so they weren't doing the full suicide.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to do 10 straight.
Yeah.
Buddy only did 9, so it looked like I was like the slowest one out there because
Yeah.
I did my full 10, and I beat 2 of the players out, and they made the cut over me. So
Damn.
I didn't feel too bad because I knew who really deserved it, and it showed
yeah.
midway through the season because
They sucked, right?
they dropped out the team. Yeah.
What school is it? Beloit Memorial?
Yeah, Beloit Memorial.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
Oh,
We
very
went and watched
bad.
the game and they were really bad. Are you playing basketball again this year?
No. So what they told us was if we wanted to play for URock, it would be through Whitewater, their club team. So we would have to drive there, find a ride there, and then we could play on the club team. But that's also 45 minutes away from the school, and it'd be like an hour something away from my house.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to be driving back and forth between practices and
And
a
to
game
just be on
there.
a fucking club team. dude.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that. When I heard that shit, I was.
Because they told us that they go down to Iowa, they go, I think they said Minnesota,
Yeah.
and some Illinois teams. So I don't want to be driving an hour 15 and then have to drive another 3 or 4 hours somewhere else and then have to come home and then drive an hour back. Yeah, I just thought it wasn't worth it. So I'm trying to get in a basketball league in Beloit. Hopefully it works out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be fun. A lot of older dudes playing that league.
It's 18 and up.
Okay.
So you got to be out of high school for it.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hopefully you'll be on my team.
Hopefully I will make the team. What if I don't make the tryouts, dude?
Shit, dude.
For Big
If you,
Ty's
don't,
team.
if you don't make the tryouts, I don't know what to say. I guess we're just going to lose every game.
What is going on? Delaney Brown is joining us now. Hey guys, you got any fucking? Oh shit! People want to know how's that Gatorade. We're not sponsored, dude. What are you
Shit.
doing?
My bad, guys.
What are you doing? You
Shout out
guys
to
you guys
Gatorade.
want to know anything about my guy Big Ty here, or you got any questions for us in general? Feel free to lay them down in the comment section below. We'll be answering all your questions today.
Put that on the floor.
Put that on the floor. So are there other guys that we're gonna play, right? So are there?
Okay,
guys
so
from the
there's
school?
there's a meeting for people that want to play for the basketball season.
Yeah.
It was just me and Ben that went. So it doesn't look like there's anybody that
So they
actually
probably
wanna
don't
play.
care now, too. The school probably doesn't care.
Yeah, they said they're trying, but I mean, if 2 people show up, I don't know if they actually would try at that point
Yeah.
because there's no point. So
Do you want a sponsorship?
I would love a sponsorship
No, I don't know. I don't think they were asking.
for anybody,
I'm just kidding.
from anybody.
Gatorade is gonna sponsor us now. Just kidding. Actually, Welch's. One of my first that post that you were
I
in.
did see that.
That post that I tagged you in the beginning of summer or end of summer.
That was
It
pretty dope.
Welch's liked the post because I tagged them in it. That was pretty dope. Because that's what I don't drink, so I had the sparkling Welch's grape juice, and yeah, that's pretty dope. Speaking
We
of,
popped that bottle at the end of the show. Just letting you know.
it was both John and Joey's 21st birthdays this weekend. So they both turned the big 21. And what was John's first legal purchase of alcohol?
That'd be Red Zapple Ale.
Red Zapple Ale. You ever drank a Red Zapple Ale?
I actually have. That
You
was
like
the
it?
first thing I got drunk off of.
You like that?
Yeah,
Pretty solid.
it's good, but I think it was a little too like sweet for me.
What's the worst thing you've done while you were drunk,
Fuck.
or something bad?
I told the female I loved her, even though I didn't. I think that was pretty bad.
Can I call you Big Ty, the burger guy?
Shit, if you want.
John said he wanted your bathwater for his first one, but you were out. You weren't in Twin Lakes, so he couldn't have that first drink.
He wants
legal,
my bathwater?
for his first legal beverage. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Fuck, my bad. I got you next time.
So
Next year.
what was the relationship that you had with the chick that you
So like, we were like, kind of talking.
yeah.
In a sense, like we were like talking, but we weren't talking. It was kind of on and off, and like
Were you
so-
drunk on the Red Zapple Ales?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
I was young. I mean, like, it didn't mean shit. Like, we don't care at this
Young,
point.
as if you're not young now.
Honestly, inside, I feel like an elderly man. You know, I
Yeah,
just
you go
feel
to sleep at
wise. Wise.
Oh no, you're just wise.
Yeah, I feel like a 67-year-old man. Like, my back
me
be
why,
hurting
Sal?
sometimes. My knees be hurting.
Tell me why so. Okay, so how did it happen? How did it come up? Was it over text?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it started over text, and then I called her and said the same shit.
Oh my god.
I know, I was fucking lame.
Damn.
Said it, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So then I was like, I'm gonna call her and like say, you know, like I don't mean it. And then right when I called her, I was like, I love you, and then I didn't even think about it. Like the other words didn't come out, and I was like, oh shit.
How'd that fan out when you sobered up?
So the next day, she was like, so, and I was like, like she was like, what do you like? Was it?
Like, what are we? Like,
Yeah, it was like that kind of question. I was like, you know, I'm sorry. I was drinking a lot. Not a little, a lot. Put an emphasis on that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't really feel that way. Like, yeah, I mean, it might get to that point. I don't know. I'm sorry. Because, I mean, that's some bullshit to do to someone, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty whack of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, on the same topic, one of our audience members, Matt O'Connell, wants to know, how are the ladies now for my guy, Ty?
Ladies in Beloit. Fucking
Ladies in
whores. I'm just playing.
He's-
Don't burn any bridges now.
Yeah, don't burn any bridges, man. You're not gonna be able to say I love you. It's not gonna get you out of this one.
You have to go to Janesville for a girl.
You're gonna have to go all the way to Janesville.
Shit, man. I heard there's whores up there too. No. I think. I don't know. I was talking to this one female like a couple weeks ago. I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't talked to her in a couple days, so I don't
By
know. if
choice,
that-
you're not answering her. She's not answering you.
She didn't answer me the last time, but like we've been getting really
Oh.
spotty. So like I didn't answer her for like a day or two.
You guys.
I
met-
didn't mean to, but like
So you guys met in person yet, or
not yet. It's been like
how does that work?
I don't
man?
like it's confusing. I wanted to meet up, but each time like I had to work, so like it just got in the way.
She could have came to McDonald's, saw you through the drive.
Fuck.
Kiss you through
I
the
would not
drive-thru?
want somebody to see me through McDonald's, to be honest.
I actually want to come see you through McDonald's.
Dude, I look
I think
gross.
that would complete our friendship.
I guess,
I
man.
don't think it's real until I see you at McDonald's.
This is true. You're gonna see the worst side of me
Yeah?
in a McDonald's uniform.
You ever snapped on any of your coworkers?
I almost snapped on my boss, actually.
Oh yeah.
It was really building up, and then I realized that
Did you try to kiss her, or
I was thinking about it. No, I would never do that.
chick or guy? Your boss?
It's a chick.
Oh, okay. So you
No,
no?
I would never. But
Not into beautiful women? Is that what it is?
I don't know if she'd ever watch this, but no,
No, you're not into beautiful women. Okay.
no.
That's a good answer.
Nah, I am, but she's not there.
Okay.
So,
Okay, we didn't have to put her on blast like that, but
I mean, shit, she yelled at me in front of other people when I
Mhm.
was new for some shit that wasn't my
did
fault.
she say you're new and you're ugly? Leave?
Yeah, she called me ugly.
Did she really?
Hurt my feelings. No, she didn't call me ugly. No, it was busy and people didn't clean dishes the night before,
Mm.
so we didn't have a lot of stuff, and there was not a lot of stuff that was ready, and
Yeah.
she didn't tell me when things were running out, so she started yelling at me, and I was like, hey man, like nobody trained me, so I'm just trying to do what I know how to do.
Yeah.
And then she just was like, well, maybe you should have asked people to train you. I'm like, I did multiple times.
Why is it your problem to ask people to train? you?
That's
backwards.
exactly my thought process. But
Hey man, these McDonald's employees are people too, okay? So when shit's taking long in the drive-through, don't be freaking out.
Right,
Don't
man,
get
we
out
had
of your
souls.
car. We had a guy a couple weeks ago when we were at Taco Bell. We're waiting there. It was, dude, don't get me wrong, they were slammed. It was a Friday night. They had 2 people or 3 people call in, so like they only had 4 people working, and they were slammed. There was too many people there for them, and that's not their fault. But the 2 guys had they had each ordered the one guy had 7 of those taco boxes, like they come with like 5 tacos or whatever, and he's got the giant bag like a Kohl's shopping bag full of fucking Taco Bell, and his buddy's got one also, and then they also had a separate small bag, and I'm like, holy shit, that's what's holding up the line. But so the drive-through had like 10 cars in it, and we were in there for like 20 some minutes. We just got our food, maybe half hour in, we just got our food, so it was a long time. And I'm like throwing away my tray. I was cleaning up my tray, and some dude walks up to the drive-through window, and he's like, hey, manager, and the manager walks over, and he's like reaching his whole body in the window, and he's like, what's going on? I've been in this drive-through for 25 minutes and I haven't moved. Let me out of this dang thing. And like freaking out. This guy's like, he's like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, dude, calm the fuck down. And he got in his chest real quick, and then he's like, they're not moving as fast as they can. They're not working as hard as they, freaking out, throwing his hands. Like, I was like, dude, get over yourself. And then like, McKenna goes, they're working as fast as they can. Like, get over it. And he's like, no, they're not. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you guys. And just everyone started laughing at him, and then he walked away, and yeah.
And people are ridiculous, man.
Dude, I know.
A lot of people don't understand, and people are probably like busting their ass. You got to think. You just had 3 to 4 people called
Dude,
in.
here's the thing.
So that means you got what? 1 or 2 people in the kitchen, 1 person on drive-through, and 1 person up front.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want them to do?
Well, dude, think about this.
Turn into God real quick so they can get all these orders done.
Think about
so they
this,
can go
dude.
home, be fat as fuck, and eat that shit.
He saw the drive-through. You had to choice. There was 10 cars in front of you.
Pull down the street to McDonald's.
McDonald's was dead.
Exactly. So
Was dead.
What the?
Dude, he saw the 10 to 12 cars in the drive-through. His dumbass fault that he went in that. And then he's fucking. I've never seen someone get out of their fucking car. There's someone else at the drive-through in their car.
Oh,
And
you
this
haven't
dude-
seen people get out of their car and drive through?
Not that much. No.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Oh yeah.
No,
What-
people do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
They think it's funny shit.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
That was the
people
first
are ruthless at like fast food places. You my fucking food now. It's fast food for a reason. Yeah, well, you come back and make it, all right?
time.
We ran out of shit. What do you want me to do?
Can you scroll up in the chat real quick? I had a question for Big Ty, but Joe's spamming me a little bit. Let's see here. Does your PP feel like he's 67 too?
Some days he gets
Aw.
tired real quick. When you give him a lot of action, he doesn't know how to act.
Oh, okay, I got you. And then Duncan Marshall wants to know what's going on, Duncan. By the way, did you meet that chick that we were talking about that you told her you loved? You told her you loved her when you were drunk. Did you meet her on Tinder?
Oh
Or your
no
new
no
chick-
no
Your
no.
new chick meet on Tinder then?
No.
How'd you meet her then if it was online?
It was just through like Facebook. It was just one of those, like,
Dudes still be getting chicks on Facebook.
Bro, hey man, it happens. It was like, okay, I got a weird story. So one time I was just chilling, random female on Facebook.
Chilling
texted
like a
me.
villain.
Yeah, man, just chilling, killing, And this random female messaged me. She's like, "Hey," I'm like, like, "What's up?" And then she just said, "You're cute," and then like it just kind of stopped right there. I was like, "That's fucking weird." And then like 20 minutes later, like a different female said, "Hey," and like said the same shit. So I'm like, "All right, which one of you guys set me up? Because I don't like that."
Yeah.
And like they ended up being friends, and they were trying to. It was a weird like circle they were trying to get me in. I didn't want to be a part of
They
it.
wanted you in it. They wanted to have a little love triangle.
I didn't want to be a part of it. Not gonna lie to you.
You're not into
But that was through
you're not
Facebook
into
too.
shapes?
That was through Facebook too. I like one shape.
Did you pass geometry or
Nah, square.
square? That's your shape?
No.
Oh, what's your one shape you like then?
My one. What is it? The trapezoid. Yeah, trapezoid. That's the shit.
Oh.
It's a funny name.
Joe Witt wants you to know that if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, that you may be entitled to financial compensation.
What's the number for that?
Yeah, what's the number we can call here at Detox? Our audience.
You gotta
wants to
finish
know.
that up, man.
You can't hit us with a pitch like that and not give us anywhere to call, Joe.
Because I might have to give him a call later.
Yeah. Do you even know what mesothelioma is?
No,
I don't know
not.
either, actually.
That's
But I'm gonna call and find out.
Call and find out. Fuck, man. Joe Witt, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody in the chat's doing well. Leave us some comments. Leave us some questions below that you want us, or some topics you want us to talk about here with Big Ty. My dude here,
The GOAT.
he hates children.
Sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you.
He told we were shooting a music video today, and he told a small girl that he wanted his baby back ribs, and he told her forcefully to get in his belly. And I can't make it. I wish I was lying to
Oh
you,
man.
but this is what he
I
told
wish
her.
you were telling the truth.
Oh man. So back to Beloit then. Back with you said that it's happened a lot of shit like that's happened in drive-thrus. You ever caused drama in the drive-thru? Drive-thru drama.
Like not working?
Yeah. Were you ever in the drive-thru?
I mean, okay, so I worked at another place in Beloit called Doc's. It was more of a fast food restaurant. And I mean, I used to just pull through there, like when I knew who was working, I would just ask them like stupid question like, "Do you guys sell ass?" or some shit like that. Like I never like freaked out on anybody or like caused like some big shit, but I like joked around sometimes.
Okay. David Murphy said, "Lit, what's up, Murph? How you doing, my guy? Leave us some questions, man." Kevin said, "F." Tim said, Bro, Tim, what's going on? Tim's behind the camera.
Spam F.
Spam F.
Joe's thing, I said all you white people think you're entitled, and it wouldn't let me comment it. And now I can comment shit.
Tim's would not let him comment.
But all you white people think you're
Would not let him comment anything about white people.
and thinking they're entitled.
I don't know how they let this video play.
I know.
We say a lot worse shit.
Yeah.
I think my last vlog was titled "White Crazy."
That's what
White
I'm saying. I'm 98% Ethiopian. I'm straight. You didn't know that?
What does that mean?
Ethiopian? You never
Yeah,
been
what does
to-
Ethiopian mean?
Bro,
I know what it means. I know.
you guys serious?
I'm great. I'm going to Carthage and Gateway. Dave Murph's going to Carthage and Gateway, man. That's dope. Man wants to know who's gonna win the NBA title.
Well, Matt, that would be me. I'm just playing. I think the Lakers are.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, just
You
the,
and LeBron, you going out later?
actually, yes.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, you got to think
You
they
ever
got a
kiss him?
really stacked team. Like I don't see like there's a way that any team could really stop three big men like that.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, this year for the NBA, I think it's just gonna be overall like better than any other year.
I think it's gonna be the best it's been in a while for sure.
All the
I'm
teams
excited.
have good players on their team.
Honestly, I'm more excited. I mean, unless Clay comes back for the playoffs, then I'll be super excited for this year. But I'll be really excited for next year if the teams all stay
I
the
don't
same.
think Clay will come back.
I kind of don't. My thing is, I want him to if he can, but if he can't, then I don't want him to.
I don't
risk
want
it.
him to force a rush.
That's
on
what I'm
the
saying. I don't
injury.
want him. I don't want him to risk it because I do think that they could seriously still win with just him and Clay. If they're hot
Well,
enough,
you
to,
gotta
there's
think
nothing
they
we
got
can do.
D'Angelo Russell
Yeah,
too.
but yeah,
You could put Clay down in the small forward. He's 6'7".
yeah.
D'Lo is 6'5". You would have three of the best shooters because D'Lo and Steph can pull up,
Mhm.
and then you got a straight spot up shooter at the small forward.
Yeah,
That's lethal.
it is.
You can't stop a game of full just 3-point shots, especially if they get hot. I mean, look at Curry. When he gets hot, you can't stop him.
Yeah, and it's like I think I forget what the exact how many shots it is, but like a certain if both teams shot the same number of shots to like a certain extent, and it was one team shot, I think it was 60% from two, but the other team shot 24% from three, that team will still score more points. That's insane, dude.
It's unbelievable.
It doesn't make any sense to be shooting, to be playing twos. But then again, for me, like in 2K, like I love shooting layups because I fucking hate how you shoot in 2K. Like I hate that you have to like stop to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're moving, sometimes
It depends on who you're using.
I know, but like
I know there's some players that you can do it on the movement, like James Harden's good on it, D'Lo's good on it.
But see,
Steph's
for
good
me,
on
like
it.
I'm just used to like in real life, if I'm running forward and then I stop to shoot, like my momentum carries me. It's an easier shot. Like in that game, like you try and like stop, it like lags and you can't get it.
I think they're trying to work on that with further 2Ks. I've played 2K20 twice. I haven't really realized
I haven't bought
something like
2K
that.
or Madden since 16 because I just don't like that it's the same game every year. I think they're ripping us all off.
I agree and disagree. I think they make some minor, but it ends up being major differences to the game.
I think they release a picture with the last game's graphics without sweat, and then release a picture with this game's graphics with sweat. And then
they do
everyone
worry
thinks,
about graphics a lot.
and then
Honestly,
everyone
they
thi- and
should
the
slow
graphics
that down a
graphics
little
is
bit.
exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
They should slow down graphics a little bit and just work on quality.
People want to know. McKenna wants to know. What is your favorite soup?
My mom's potato soup. It's like, it's honestly just.
What's in it other than potato?
It's like it's like a mashed potato, like kind of
It's just water and mashed potatoes heated up.
with like ham in it. Like I don't know how to describe it, but
Not
there's
gonna
like
lie,
there's potatoes.
out of
ham,
respect for
and
your
some
mom, I'm
other
gonna say
things.
that you're not doing it justice right now with this description because this doesn't sound very appetizing.
You'd have to try it.
Oh yeah.
I think there's cheese in it. I'm not 100% sure.
If
All I know
there's
is it
cheese in
tastes
it,
good.
then I'm with it.
All I know is it tastes
Broccoli
good.
cheddar is probably my favorite soup, or chicken dumplings really good.
I've never had chicken dumpling.
Oh my god, dude! People are gasping here in the studio because that's fucked up.
I got you.
That's fucked up, dude. What tastes nasty, John? Chicken dumpling? John doesn't fuck with chicken dumpling, dude.
I mean,
What's your go-to? Okay, so you said you were a chef earlier. What's your go-to dish? You were gonna cook something for me.
if I was gonna cook something for you, my go-to dish is burgers. Cause like I'm a god at burgers. I don't know what it is. I'm just a god. But I mean, it all depends on what you're feeling. I can really make anything as long as I can figure out like
you know
a
how to
good
make
recipe.
mac and cheese out of the box?
Fuck.
What about pop? You know how to prepare a Pop Tart?
Dude, okay. Please don't embarrass me on the fucking podcast like that.
No, why are you gonna blindside me with these questions? Man? We didn't talk about this beforehand. No.
I just learned how to make toast.
Fuck, dude.
No, I can make.
Did you
mac and
learn?
cheese
Who'd
out
you
of
learn to cook from? Just getting like jobs that you had, or was it from like your mom
box.
or your dad?
My mom did no, not my dad. My mom did a pretty good job on showing us how to like. She taught us how to bake.
Okay.
She's really good at baking. She can make cookies like it's nothing.
You make gingerbread cookies?
She can. She doesn't often. She usually sticks to either chocolate chip or sugar cookies.
I love sugar cookies.
And they're good. I'll get you some.
But I'm telling you, gingerbread cookies, Christmas time, I'll make them so that you'll get diabetes off of one cookie.
I plan on.
I put a whole like little container of that frosting shit, that Betty Crocker frosting. Put one whole container on a gingerbread this big. Then I
Well,
fill
how else are you
that.
supposed to do it?
Then I fill that with M&Ms,
How much more?
and then I put another container of Betty Crocker.
Yeah.
And I eat that.
He knows how to do it.
I'm just saying, that's the recipe right there.
You ever had like one of those
DIY.
cookies from the store or something that got the thick frosting on them?
Yes, those are fire.
All
The
you
like
taste
sugar
is
ones,
fry-
like yeah, the ones people used to bring in for
Thick
school and
frosting.
shit.
Yup.
Yo, they can't do that anymore. I don't think you can bring in treats for birthday anymore. Because we got too many softies out here.
Fuck the schools.
We got too many kids
I look
out here.
forward to kids' birthdays just for that.
Dude, I remember one time.
I hated my birthday though. I hated getting them the stuff.
Did you just buy those ones?
Huh?
Did you just buy those ones?
No, my mom made her homemade sugar cookies.
They let you bring those in?
Yeah.
They didn't. My mom made homemade one time. We made them together. They were like Star Wars themed. It was like first grade, and we couldn't eat them. I cried, but then
Why?
I
'Cause it's
realized
homemade.
because it was homemade, we weren't allowed to have them. But then I realized after I got done crying because I was sad I couldn't give anything to anybody, that I got to go home and eat all of them.
You guys heard he cried.
So never cry.
Tear dropping out for the face right now.
Mm.
Yeah, that's too bad. I don't know why things got so whatever with all that. Like, do you really think parents are gonna be out here putting drugs in the cookies? Yeah, I just want to see all these kids fucked up in class. You don't even get to see them. First of all,
It might
second
help
of
some
all,
of them out, maybe.
some drugs in there.
Yeah,
Help them out with what, anxiety
I mean,
at the age of 6?
that's what we be doing that anyways, man. They be really doing that. They be giving everything a name these days, and I think we got we do have an opioid epidemic, but
Well, yeah.
it's pretty fucked up. You ever done any pills? I have not, so I'm not judging. Ibuprofen, shit.
Advil.
Ibuprofen. I can't swallow pills though, so I've only swallowed like 3 or 4.
Very forced.
Yeah, it was like the one time I had to swallow pills. So it was the day I got my knee surgery, and they didn't say anything about that, and they didn't say anything about having to do it or whatever. So they put this IV in between my knuckles because like I have kind of bigger veins in my hands, and so they just put it in there. So that was nice. Didn't have to go on my arm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that in there, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna go through with the procedure about 10-15 minutes here. You just gotta take these 2 pills, fucking horse pills, dude. I'm like, and I looked at my and they walked away. And they set them down on this little like side table thing. I looked at my mom and dad. You motherfuckers know I can't swallow this shit. What am I supposed to do here? So then,
Did you end up telling the nurse or what?
I said, I was like, I can't swallow it. They're like, oh, just try. And I don't know, I clutched up, swallowed both of them. Literally, I think it was like 10 minutes later, they're wheeling me back. And one of the doctors that's going to be doing surgery on me, he's like, is that your mom? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, man, she's kind of cute. And I just remember being like, wait. I'm literally like this, like, wait, what? And then just literally was asleep. And then I woke back up, and I'm like, oh, shit, what's going on, Mom? And then she, like, woke me up. And that's the first time I've ever been on, like, any kind of pills or drugs. And
So you hope he did the surgery instead of something else?
Yeah, I don't know. I was asleep. I don't know what happened.
This whole time you have a half brother.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow, that's probably why my knee still hurts. I never really felt like it got any better.
Did you guys fix it or? Can I get a refund?
Yeah. Oh my god. So when you hurt your knee, you said you hurt your knee also. What happened?
No, my leg.
Oh, your leg.
Yeah,
So what happened?
I ended
I
up
know,
breaking
but
my
for
leg sophomore year. I was playing football for fun at a lunch, and we were playing tackle, and
What grade was this in?
I was a sophomore.
They let y'all play football in
No,
high school?
they didn't let us.
I was
like
what?
we had off campus, so we just walked across the parking lot, and they had this like soccer field right next to the parking lot, and so we just went back there and we were just playing, and I was quarterback and I was about to throw the ball and I got blitzed, so I'm running out to the left, and a guy grabs my shoulder and just yanks me back, and so my left leg flew up and my right leg got trapped underneath me. And so all my weight was dropping backwards while my leg was underneath me. All you heard is this loud snap crack through the part.
What was it?
It was my fibula. It was that outside bone. And you just heard it snap throughout the parking lot. Like, it was loud. And it was funny as shit at first. Because, like, I picked my foot up and all I see is my foot dangling. So I'm like this. I'm like, oh, so I think I just bruised it. Just joking around because that's the only thing I can, like, do in the moment.
Yeah.
And I got a high pain tolerance, so I didn't feel it really. It was just numb.
Adrenaline.
It was just
yeah.
numb. So, like,
Can
this
you show
dude,
us what happened on the table right now?
I can
No,
show
I'm
you,
just
like,
kidding.
kind of,
No,
but
I'm
not.
just joking.
But there was funny because there was a kid on my team. He was like, everybody's around me making sure I'm okay because I'm like pushing myself to the fence.
Yeah.
He's like, "You guys gonna babysit or we gonna keep playing?" I was like, "I just think I just snapped my leg," and it's dangling. Like, everybody can see it, and they're just like about to throw up. So the nurse comes out, right? This shit pissed me off. She's like, she picks up my leg, she sees it. It's a high ankle sprain. I was like, okay. So she's like, we're gonna try to stand you up real quick. Stood up, instantly collapsed. She was like, wow, it might be broken. I was like, might be, bitch. I just dropped. I didn't even think about that till now.
Oh, dude.
And then so she got a wheelchair. She puts me in it. Hits every bump in the parking lot. So then we get into the office, right? This is what made me like more mad. So my mom's on the way to pick me up, right, to take me to the hospital. We go on a hard lockdown, right? I'm stuck in there. So everybody that's in the hallway has to come in. So everybody's coming in, shit ton of people in this little ass room. Like, it's probably like half of what's in here,
Yeah.
right? And people are knocking into my leg. I'm like, knocking that shit one more fucking time.
I'll wheel my ass into you.
Somebody knocked into it again. I punched him in the fucking chest. I was like, dude, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
And like more people kept knocking into it. I was like, Jesus.
Oh God.
And then it took about like half an hour to get through that hard lockdown. My mom's waiting outside. She's like, did he die? Like, she's like freaking out in like the mom way.
Yeah.
Instantly to death. Like, not even comprehending something else could have happened.
Yeah.
And then I finally got there, and my ankle's just swollen. Like, it's stable now when I pick it up, so you don't know anything. She thought it was a high ankle sprain too, because it looked like grapefruit. So I got one X-ray, and my doctor came out and he's like, "So I got some good news and bad news." I'm like, "I want to hear the bad news first. You know, I want to get that shit over with." He was like, "Well, it's snapped," and I was like, "Fuck." And then he was like, "And then you tore 2 ligaments." I was like,
Is that the good news?
"No, that's the bad news." He was like, "The good news is you came in on time." I was like, "So the good news is a piece of shit, dude. What the fuck?"
I think that's why he was looking to open with it, because we kind of icebreaker.
Right.
Yeah. You fucked
Asshole.
up.
Yeah, right.
Fucked up by asking him to switch it.
So then I had to go to the clinic to schedule an appointment for the surgery.
Yeah.
And he was like, "For 3 days, I need that foot above your heart so the swelling can go down so I can do surgery on the 3rd day." All week I was sitting like that. The first shit was the worst part of the whole experience. Getting used to like not being able to move, period. And like having to get up from that squatting position with one leg, dude. One leg. My left leg was so swole by the end of it.
You're
And my
sitting there like this,
triceps
taking a
were, like-
dump, dude.
No, you're just sitting like
You're doing the.
I had it
tricep
on the
dip?
sink. I had it on the sink.
You took a shit in the sink.
No. I had my foot on the sink. Yeah. You had to take baths? Who the fuck takes a bath?
You were shitting the
You're just
bath?
sitting, dude. You're just sitting in your own filth. Like, that's fucking disgusting. Fucking hated every minute of it.
Yeah, it's gross. Dude.
Yeah.
That is nasty. No bath bombs for Big Ty.
I use one.
It's
It's fuzzy around the nuts.
Dude, no. When I know being injured. Granted, was that your only big injury that you ever had? 'Cause-
I've had a lot of sprains.
Okay, I mean that's like they vary. And
Sprains, and I've had some surgeries. I think I've had 5-6 surgeries.
your nose or what?
Actually, yeah, I did have a couple on my nose for polyps.
You just touched it, so I didn't know if that.
Oh
was
no,
bad.
it was a good guess.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was just guessing, but yeah, no, I so for me, injuries, dude, it's so weird because like, I when I tore my meniscus, it was on like a fast break. Like got a steal, and I just went for a Euro step, and like it was non-contact. Like he didn't really touch me or anything. It just I knew right when I like went up. I just heard like I felt something. It didn't even make a noise or anything. I was just like, oh my god, and I fell down.
It's just scary how that can happen at any point
Makes
in time,
no
though.
sense.
I mean, look at Kevin Durant's injury. You
Oh,
saw
yeah.
him; he was just making that little
Move.
rocker step, and you just see
Ugh.
his calf jump up. I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god,
That's disgusting.
his career's over."
No.
And I was like, "Fuck." That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, "Yeah,
No.
he's done."
But so then, dude, the trainer did the same thing for me, but so my tear was so minute at first that because your meniscus sits in between here,
Yep.
and what happened was it tore up a little bit, and it was just like it would fall back into place, and it just loop basically is like to stop both pieces of your knee from grinding against each
Mhm.
other, and so it would fall back into place. And what happened was I sat out for like 10 minutes. And then I went over to the trainer, was like checking me out, and he's like feeling up my knee or whatever, and he's like, all right, why don't you, like, he's like, how do you feel? I'm like, honestly, like, I feel okay, like, I feel fine, like, it didn't hurt really, like, and he's like, okay, well, I want you to run, so I'm doing all these zigzags and these shuffles and shit, I feel fine, I'm going hard, like, I was like moving as hard as I could, and then he's like, okay, I think you're okay, I don't know what's wrong, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I walk back, I'm like, coach, I'm good, and my coach puts me back in, and literally, They check the ball back into play. The dude passes the ball in from the sideline. The other team were on defense. I got down in a stance, and they go to set a screen on me, and I shuffled around it once, and I was and I just was like, Coach, I need a sub, and I
Did it
just
pop
hopped.
out or something?
It just hopped, so it just tore back up.
Oh shit.
And what happened was over like the next 6 months, I got a really bogus because they didn't know it was my meniscus at first. They thought it was just a strain, like a meniscus strain. And so what happened was
I'm just glad they figured this stuff out.
dude, well for me, dude, it's what's so backwards is that we don't It's like they put you through physical therapy, so they want the appointment because they make money off the fucking appointment.
Yup.
So the first appointment, they're not gonna say, they're gonna be like, oh, it's too swollen. That's what they did. They said, oh, it's too swollen. We don't know yet. Come back next week. So I came back the next week. So they got another appointment. So that's 2 appointments. On that second one, they're like, okay, swelling's gone down. I think it's probably just a strain. We're gonna put you through physical therapy first. Tell you to ice or whatever. So I go through physical therapy for like 2 months. And it was a month. And after a month, they cleared me because I'm not doing anything hard, and my meniscus
Right.
fell back into place. But there was still a tear. It was just sitting on top of the rest of the cartilage.
But why wouldn't you check further?
Why wouldn't you do? The thing that pisses me off is you don't know. You can't
Right.
see inside there. So why would you not do an MRI first? Why does like our medical system work backwards like that?
Because now your shit's fucked for.
It's forever. I don't have it
Yeah.
anymore. So what happened was I got cleared to play. So then I played on it, and I thought it was just like that's what I had to deal with. And so like it would just it would like pull every once in a while. I'd be like, oh my god, and I'd stop. And so every time that was happening, it was tearing a little bit more and more. 6 months from the original injury, I finally went back in because I was so fucking done with it. I couldn't play as good as I was. Like we did a 3-on-3 tournament and we almost won, and we couldn't. Like we literally we lost to this team, and I was still playing well. Tim was on my team. He was still playing well. Like we were playing really good, but like there was no way we were gonna be able to win because I'm trying to fucking like do like a post fade, and I try to put like shit on, and then my knee's popping out. I can't play
Right.
defense. They know I can't play defense. So they're backing me down. Like there was nothing we could do. We lost this 3-on-3 tournament. I was pissed. And then that was kind of when I was like, all right, dude, I need to fucking get this figured out. Went back in, got an MRI, found out it was torn. And then there was 1 or 2 options. They were either a day of surgery. They said they would be able to know once they were in that I was either going to wake up with my meniscus still intact, and it was going to be like they were going to have stapled it together and stitched it up, and then it would be 6 months of recovery after that. Or I would wake up and it would be 2 days of recovery because I would only have like 10% or less of my meniscus in. And so I woke up with that. So that's why my knee is super sore. I'm not really supposed to squat.
I just think that's ridiculous.
I just think
I
it's
don't
stupid,
understand how you wouldn't just in case, go through all that just to make sure
Just
that
do
he's
that.
not further injured of what you think he is compared to a strain. Because now you're, fucked for life. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It's unless hopefully they can come up with some new sort of like transplant. I'm looking into stem cell.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. The regenerate,
Yeah.
because if there's still anything left, then they can like take stuff out of my shoulder and put it into that and hope it would grow back. But
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just it's not advancing far enough yet to where they could do anything. But that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Patrick wants to know if you can make an egg sandwich or what.
An egg sandwich?
Can you handle that?
Dude, I can make a godly egg sandwich.
That'd be better than my grandma's, dude.
Oh, man. You got a grandma like that, too. My grandma makes a bomb-ass one. I just have to take some notes from her. Dude, she makes a godly-ass one. She's my idol for egg sandwiches.
Your grandma?
Oh, my God. She would just wake up randomly or, like, come to you randomly. Like, it would be, like, middle of the day. You just got done eating lunch. Like, it would be, like, 2 in the afternoon, 2:30.
Yeah.
You want a couple egg sandwiches? Like, yeah, like, shit. Yes.
Yes,
Someone's
I
offering
do.
me to make food. It's free. I don't got to worry about nothing. Fuck yeah. And then, like, she'll make you one, but won't tell you that there's 12 more on the way. So then you're going home fat as fuck.
You can't disrespect her by not eating.
No.
Yeah.
Or else she's gonna make you feel bad. Oh, I guess my cookie's not
My
good.
cookie's not
You know
good.
what? Fuck you, man. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
fuck
to,
you.
I'm just trying to eat a little bit, but not too much. And you're pushing the limits here. You just wasted a carton of eggs.
Are you a cat or dog person? Or what kind of
Dog.
animals?
It's a big dog. Yeah. Dog.
you like
Period. No, just dog.
Woof?
Yes. I can't deal with cats. I had one, and the cat just pissed me off all the time. It pissed everywhere. It puked everywhere. And, like, it was really just getting on my nerves.
Love
And
cats
all I
and
heard
dogs.
all the time was just a loud meow at the random times.
I was just trying
Like,
to
I've
talk to
been,
you.
bro, I've just
You
been
ever talk
sitting-
to it?
Sometimes I try to, or try to be nice to it. And each time I did, it just, like, it would lay there, but that's all it did. And it just proved the point
Sounds
of
like a
my theory
cat.
that cats just don't do shit.
Well, you won't pick pussy. Can't speak to it correct.
Fuck.
Fuck.
It's okay. I'll just stay home
I'm just saying.
in my room, sad, alone, crying,
I
but
mean,
not really.
If what you said about Beloit is true, whores.
Beloit
That's what I'm
Town.
saying. Whores be whores. I've gotten multiple offers to do some things.
On Facebook here.
One of them
To be a dad.
One of them was at work, dude. At my old job, one of them was. I was
They
working.
worked
I was,
with you, or they?
no, it was customers. So I'm cleaning a theater, right? I swear on everything, I'm cleaning a theater.
Yeah.
And these two people come in. It was like a 35-year-old woman and like something-year-old man. Close age. I don't remember. But so I'm in there by myself cleaning it. Nobody else is working that night. And this lady, she's like, so if nobody else shows up, can we have sex? I was like,
She just
dude,
said it like that?
yeah. I was like, I don't care what you guys do. Just be quiet, all right? If I hear something or if a customer complains, like, I don't want that to be on me. Like, do what you do, because I'm not going to sit here and control it. You know what I mean? And
Well, Beloit Theater sounds pretty awesome. Not gonna
it's
lie.
not, man. It's not.
So you said you've.
I'm not going to talk down on it, though. I respect it.
So
but
you
not
said
really,
you've had
kind of.
some people shit.
Well, hold on. I'm going to finish this. So then after she asked me that, she was like, you can join if you want. I was like, that's a hard no on my side there, Chief.
That's a whole nother level of that question then.
Yeah, I was like,
You
it's a hard
consider it.
no. No, I did not consider it at all. I was like, yeah, this is no for me.
She was a 25-year-old model.
Okay, if she was like in her 20s and she looked, decent, that's a different story. But I mean, if there's another guy there, that's a no. If I don't know you, that's weird for me, man. You just let me sit there and pound your fucking girl. Like, seriously, that's weird.
Would it be weird if you knew him?
No.
Oh, what?
At least I know him so we can talk about shit afterwards.
Yeah, man, your form is looking good, dude. I
Well,
usually go
like-
in a little bit lower, but
No, like if
no,
I
that
know
was
him and he
good.
offers me, like that's different. Like offers for that to happen. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I mean, like I just think it'd be different compared to like somebody I just don't know at all, and then it gets like like a Joker kind of level, and like
Yeah.
you just fuck my girl, and then like tries to like pull some shit. Oh, you just asked me to.
Let us know in the comments below or in the live chat if you would ever consider smashing one of your friends' partners. Even
And don't lie, because we all know everybody's whores nowadays. Come on now. Everybody
John
is.
said yes.
All I'm saying is it's proven that 50% more of women are cheating on their spouses in the last 25 years.
Who?
50% more of women are cheating on their spouses in the past 25 years. That's what I'm saying. Fucking whores, dude.
Damn.
No offense to you women out there.
Yeah, we
If you're loyal, we gotta communicate.
special place. Yeah, special place and
Because, I mean, it's a rarity nowadays. Loyalty. I mean, all over the place. Friendships, too.
yeah, 100%. I'm with you.
Yeah, it really is.
John just yells whores.
I like horses.
Horses.
No, we're talking about whores.
Okay, so moving off the horror topic, you said that people have shit. You've had multiple times
Okay.
to clean up shit.
Okay,
in a
so-
movie, in a movie theater, dude.
All right,
Not,
so
this
all
isn't Walmart.
so the
Which is
first
disgusting
time,
enough.
the first time I came in my shift, I wasn't even clocked in yet, and my manager was just waiting at the computer, waiting for me to clock in. Like she was dead ass waiting. Once I typed in my numbers and I clocked in, she's like, "I got a job for you." I was like, if you, because I was like, you were waiting at the computer, I'm about to clock out. I don't even care what the job is. She was like, all right, I swear it's not that bad. I'm like, all right, well, what is it? She was like, someone had an accident in Theater 5. I'm like,
Oh, like they felt?
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, like someone spilled a drink or like, what's going on? They slipped? Like,
Maybe
she was
they
like,
slipped also.
that'd be so gross. But so, someone took a shit in the theater and it wasn't even solid. That's what got me. And the dude I was working with clocks in like right after me and he hit me with the fucking nose goes. He nose goes. He already had his finger on his nose. I was like, I want you to know that I will forever hate you for this.
So,
I put on 12 pairs of gloves. You know what I'm talking about? Those like clear ones. Put on like 12 of those on each hand. I got like a thick ass roll of paper towel swiped it up, took another thick roll, and picked that up with that, and then threw it in a garbage bag, right? And then I just poured a whole thing of bleach on the seat. Because it was partial on the seat, like a little bit.
Okay, so
But it was all on like the floor under the seat.
I have two questions. So
was
one,
gross.
what did it smell like?
All right, so like, no, like, okay, so, anybody that has a dog, and like the dogs had like, you know, like the shits or something, and like diarrhea,
Yeah.
it's like that same smell. It was just awful. But like, I mean, I'm not like really disgusted about that because I've like grew up kind of like working on a farm and stuff.
Okay.
So.
The person brought their dog into the theater.
Yeah, what if it
Actually,
was a
people
dog?
have done that. But the thing is the dogs are like better than people. They're so much cleaner. They don't do anything. They just sit there. They don't even fucking bark. And yet I got somebody out here shitting in a theater.
The movie was so good.
It was Sing. It was Sing, a children's movie, and it was a grown person. It wasn't a kid. That's what got me.
What is this theater, dude? This is like, oh my.
Actually, like there's not a ton of stories like that, but I mean there's some theater secrets.
My question number 2 is: so the theater chairs fold up. Are these ones that fold up? You guys got the
Yeah,
older
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
You guys don't have like the recliner ones, right?
No,
yet, right?
I mean if it was a recliner ones, I'd have threw that bitch away. I would have picked that hoe up and
if
threw it
someone,
away.
if someone was foul enough to shit on one of those,
Honestly,
nice
I'd beat their
recliner
ass on the way out.
I would beat
You know
their-
what?
make
I would
them
I
eat
would
that
take a
shit.
picture, post it, and say never show up anywhere in Beloit. Just move out.
Die.
And I'd post it. But I had telephone poles around the city.
Dude, oh my god. So
It found kill.
okay, so they're the fold up chairs, right?
Yeah.
So they
It fell through.
so they
That's
were
what it
so
did.
they were still in their seat.
They
and
were all the
shit.
way through, yeah.
And they shit
And then they stood up and left.
Apparently they didn't comprehend that they took a shit. Because, like, they waited until the movie was over.
oh,
Unless they took it at the end of the movie. I don't know how it happened. All I know is when I got it and she was like, somebody took a shit. So I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding right now.
Maybe it was just so good they had to hold it until the end.
the movie was so
Sing, dude? Dude, wait 3 months for it to be on Netflix. Everybody knows movies like that is gonna be on Netflix.
Oh my god.
And then the second time was outside of the theater, but it was in the parking lot. But look, I know it was a human shit because it was either Clifford did that shit or it was a small bear. So there's no way in fuck that was any animal. And if it was, I feel bad for that animal. It went through some pain because that was a big shit.
was that one solid?
That one actually was. It was so gross because I like grabbed the dustpan and the broom, and all you heard was it clank inside. It just like it was so nasty. I was like, ugh. But I just threw that shit right away.
Oh, you didn't taste it? No
I'm just playing. Hell no.
Oh god.
It's fucking gross, dude. The things that people will do in a theater is just beyond disgusting. We found
I just
some
watched the movie.
3D glasses that just come all over them. I was like, holy shit.
Come shot with the glass. It was
That
you thought it was
bitch
the movie?
saw that in 3D.
That was that's a 40 movie. That's a 40 movie, dude.
Shit.
I didn't know you guys had 40
No, it's
screens in
70.
Beloit.
It's 70. Because 70, you actually feel it.
No, 40, you feel it.
I thought that
That's
was
the
70.
fourth dimension. No, that's a if you've ever gone to like those like 4D movies, they have them at like Disney World. What was it?
Oh,
Universal,
I thought that was
Discovery
70.
World, like
I got my shit mixed up.
IMAX and shit too. They do it where it's like so there's like there'll be like something in the seat and like I watched this SpongeBob one. I don't know, it was just cheesy. It was just to show you like what 4D is. So like this dude spit. This dude spit and then there was like mist came out of the TV. And then like there was like someone got hit with a stick and then like a stick like something like hit your back a little bit in the chair, which honestly is a little risky because like what if you I don't
If someone gets
understand.
hurt.
Yeah, but
But I feel like knowing that you're going into a theater like that, you can't really
know.
press anything.
you kind of you're at the mercy of the movie, I guess.
Right.
At that point.
I mean, it's the same thing with like sports, though.
Tim's
know?
got a movie or a question.
Y'all think 4D porn's gonna be a thing then?
Do you think 4D porn will be a thing?
I fucking hope so. That'd be great. That'd be great.
I think it already is. I mean, they have those sex robots.
Sounds kind of
I
expensive.
guess that's true.
Honestly, I heard one of those sex robots is like, I think it's either 1,000 or like 10,000. I don't remember
I
which
think it
one.
was 5 or 10,000. Danny
Yeah,
Duncan
it's
bought one for Hobson.
ridiculous.
Yeah, Danny Duncan bought one for Hobson, and he didn't. It didn't say who it was from, and Hobson was like, "What the fuck is this? I didn't order this. It was this giant heavy box, and it's a fucking chick in there. Just a fucking looks like a person."
People are having relationships with those things though, because they're too scared to have a human interaction.
Hey man,
That's-
what's the point?
Somebody that has a beating heart. Not a fucking battery.
I don't think they run out batteries.
Nah, you plug those into the wall, bro.
You know what's gross about those, dude? You know what's gross about those?
Imagine cleaning it out.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's not.
Like, what if you? No, but
You have to clean it out.
yeah.
Because who else is gonna do it? You gonna take it to your mom?
Maybe she cleans herself. Oh.
Okay.
That's worth the money.
All I'm saying is if it cleans
There's a
itself, I'm more worried about putting my dick in it if it cleans itself. Because imagine what's in there that cleans it out.
She has like programming to go to the
Yeah, but I'm saying though, there would have to be something up top for it to like flush out and clean out. You know what I mean? And you're putting your dick in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what if it's like metal and you just start ripping your shit?
You ever seen the movie Teeth?
Yeah, that's
You ever seen the movie Teeth, dude?
No, but I heard about it and I don't want to watch
You
it.
should watch.
I don't wanna
I never seen the full thing. We saw
hands
enough
down
of it.
Scariest movie ever.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
Fuck, made me never want to love a woman again.
Made Pat never want to love a woman again.
I don't even want to touch a woman.
So what's your stance on abstinence?
Full believer in it.
Practice?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm just kidding. It's. I believe that people should do it just because of all the shit that's going around nowadays. Because people are just fucking retarded. You know,
Nope,
like
you're not
why
into-
why protect yourself when you can transmit a disease to someone else? You know, like let's be logical
Hey
here.
man, if you're gonna die, why not die from an STD?
You know, Magic
Easier
Johnson
living
said
life.
those words.
Magic Johnson's the only person to go one-on-one with AIDS and win, so don't disrespect him.
Hey man,
That's not my joke either. That's Andrew Schultz's joke, but it's funny
just
as fuck to
saying.
me.
I wouldn't want it. If some bitch wouldn't like take a test,
Well, yeah,
I would
if
just not.
you're making them take the test.
But I mean, how many people are gonna actually? You know what? I think that's disrespectful. Like to some extent, like, hey, before we fuck, I want to make sure you're clean because you look dirty.
Yeah, that's a tough question to ask, man. That's a tough.
Like I don't know how
question.
you can do that in a smooth way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're like been in some sort of like kind of
You
connection
got
with
some
them, like
moves, man.
relationship. That's some smooth
Or
ass
you just be
moves.
straight up with him.
Or you just take them to
Look
the
at-
clinic without the
John-
saying anything. Drop them off.
They're like, what's
Make
the
an
Addy?
appointment for
What's
them.
the Addy? What's the Addy? You're like, oh, you sent him the Addy. They show up. Yo, I'm at the hospital. Yeah, I got
Go in
people-
and check
I
your
got people
shit.
coming to get me. No, John and Nick are our security, so they're gonna be. Don't worry, when you get famous enough, they'll be making sure that women won't even be able to get to you until they go through the.
Honestly,
test.
at that point, I don't even know if I would like. I
No,
wouldn't.
You'll just be in charge of making sure they've already gone through the test.
I think at that point though, I wouldn't do anything because I don't want any like rape allegations against me. Because all it is at this day and age is like just accused and you're in prison. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah, no.
Have, like, some,
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean,
You
even
gotta
if
move
you had
differently.
that, look, let's say
sign it.
you didn't wear a condom, right? Like it just blew past your mind. Let's say you were fucked up or something, right? She can still say, like, I'm pregnant, something like that, and have a different father.
Think about this.
Anything can be held against you nowadays.
But think about this.
And bitches are unloyal when you get money.
Think about this. Think about this.
They're just in it for
If
the
John
money.
and Nick have a procedure, the girl got to get tested, then the girl got to go through background check, then she gotta.
Okay,
then-
if she's doing
then-
that much,
then she gotta sign
then
the
I will
forms.
put a ring
Then
on her
she gotta
finger.
sign the forms that she is not only on birth control, but will also take Plan B after, even if you want.
Look. All I'm saying is, if a female goes through that much to fuck me, there will be a ring involved.
Think about this. There's a
If
lot.
you're
of,
going through consent forms,
there's a lot of women in
testing,
the world. There will be
all
one.
that, That's gonna go through all that?
Yeah.
Hell no.
You're
Ain't no.
famous enough?
Oh yeah, if you're famous.
Thousands.
Tens.
At least 7.
Woo!
Tens.
Tens, baby. Going for 17.
You,
You
dude.
know, the ring might make him want to do all that more, because then once you guys are married for a while.
But I'm saying if you go through all that, you want some more, man. You want some. Hell no. She signed
What's
that
that say?
prenup. Yeah. There's no way in fuck someone's getting a hold of some money.
CoinTelePro. Someone look that up. I don't know what that is. Crumbs is asking us, "What's up, Crumbs?" I don't know what that is. I got my guy looking it up right now. I can't even pronounce it. So, what is it's what there he CoinTelePro. I'm sure I should know what it is. What is it?
What the?
Counterintelligence program?
Counterintelligence program.
By the FBI?
Illegal projects conducted by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation aimed at surveilling, infiltrating, discrediting, and disrupting domestic political organizations.
Oh shit, dude. The FBI is on to us. Crumbs, are you with the FBI, dude?
If you are, leave.
If you are, stick around, man. What's up? We got nothing to hide here at Detox except for some bodies in the closet.
This guy has
Trunk of my car.
no stuff posted.
Yeah, be careful what you're clicking on over there. Looking that up, man. I'm not trying to get my I record a lot of music on that computer. I'm not trying to get it ruined because the FBI's like, yeah, we're done. Detox is canceled.
Oh,
Dude, that'd be fucking shitty. SWAT team comes in here right now.
was like targeting Malcolm X and shit.
The program
Racist?
apparently may have targeted Malcolm X.
Rise of
Crumbs
the
said he cannot say if he is in the FBI or not. Okay, well,
I think that's truthful.
I think we should wrap this up. I think we should.
Yeah, I think that
we should
should
head on
end
out of here. I
it.
think I gotta go.
Yeah.
Let's.
Kind of scared.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Well, let me pull up. Can we say hi? Say thank you to our patrons. Crumbs, you scared the shit out of us. Come subscribe, like the video, and then we'll talk more about this next week because you're scaring me. But thank you to our patrons one more time. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for letting us make it
Thank you,
possible to do what we
D-Bags.
do. Yeah, D-Bags out here repping. You can follow me on my socials below. I don't know where the logos are right now, but you know where to find me at. It's all Darren. It's Darren Rita across everything. So thank you guys for coming to hang out with me and Big Ty. It was fun getting to chat it up.
Add me on Snap, Chubbs205, baby.
It's not your Snapchat.
Yeah, Chubbs205. It just pops up as Love420. That's because of Kevin Love, not other things.
Okay, Chubbs what?
205.
Chubbs205. Add my guy, Big Ty. We'll
Only
see
for
you.
the whores.
We'll see you in the next episode of Detox. Thank you guys.